What is the matter with you sitting over there now? It's still too dark over here. It's just not light enough. I don't know what to do. If it's too dark, just buy more lights, you muppet. Buy more lighting. Okay. So as you just saw from my amazing acting skills, I've wanted even more light and colour at my desk for a while now. So I thought about getting an LED strip and attaching it to the back of the monitor. But the problem is, doing this channel, obviously I have reviewed one other monitor and I plan to review more in the future. So an LED strip wouldn't really be ideal. So yeah, I started browsing on Amazon and I came across light bars that go across, you know, the top of the monitor. And I thought maybe, just maybe, one of these will do me for what I need. And I settled on this Quntis. And then he said something else then, as if that was a set. I'm guessing it's Quntis. Well, stick with that. So this kind of hopefully will meet my needs, light up the desk a bit, RGB for the back. So I'm hoping it gives off a decent amount of RGB, but we'll see. So in the box, as you can see, we get the light bar itself, which looks quite nice. Screen linear on one end and Quntis on the other end. Then you've got the LED bar or the LED strip light on one side, and then on the back you've got two RGB strips. Now I don't know exactly what they do yet, but we'll find that out later. We also get, that's quite heavy. Okay, so I'm guessing that's obviously what that attaches to. That must go on the back of the monitor, and then basically, you know, you can adjust it. Remove the film. Why? That's sticky. Is that all sticky? Yeah. So basically, that section there that goes from there to there where my thumb is, that's sticky under this plastic. But surely only one small part of that is going to touch the back of the monitor. The monitor's flat, so then the rest of the stickiness is just going to get dust and that stuck to it, surely. Don't see why they've made that sticky. Surely it would have been better, also if you're moving it from one monitor to another. Surely it would have been better if it was just like a grippy rubber or foam rather than sticky. I don't even know if I'm going to bother removing that. And we get a USB-A to USB-C. You also get a remote control. Oh, we have a pill. I will remove this pill. Got it. Okay. I've left some residue behind. I need like a cleaning cloth up here. But anyway, that is the remote. And you also get some batteries, which is good. So let's get the batteries in first. So to get the batteries in, you just got to unlock the bottom now. I'm guessing it falls out. It does indeed. And then that locks in place, and then that lights up. So let's just get this plugged in, just to have a look at it up here. And then we'll take it downstairs and we'll get it set up where it's going to live, which is on my computer. Now I will say that when I bought this probably about a month ago now. I'm trying to catch up on videos stuff I've been sent before I carry on with stuff that I've bought. But I want to use this, so I'm trying to get this one done. Have I got a USB? Yeah, I have. So I want to get this video done, and then I've got a few other videos to do, and then we'll get on to stuff that I've bought. Before we plug this in, I will say that when I bought this, I've had this about a month. It cost me £49 on Amazon, and it's now gone up to £51, so £2 more. But it's not exactly cheap, but it's not exactly expensive either. I think it's a fair price if it does what it says it does. Then yeah, I think 49, 51, around about £50 is fine. An LED light strip around the back of the monitor will be a lot cheaper, but as I say, that's then stuck on that monitor. This I can transfer from monitor to monitor. So if I change my setup, or if I change my location, I can take this with me. If I want it upstairs, I can bring it upstairs. Well, that was disappointing. I expected to plug it in and it just come on, but it didn't. Okay, so let's see how this thing works, shall we? You know what, let's move this out of the way. It's going to go sort of like that angle. So let's turn it on and see what happens, shall we? Okay, so the RGB, it doesn't come on RGB. It doesn't come on RGB. RGB. If anyone wanted to know what RGB stands for, it's RGB. It's not, it's red, blue, green, isn't it? I think. I don't know. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's weird. So you've got the light strip, and then you've got like a reflector. So it's kind of diffusing the light, but also probably sending it out in more than one direction. So it will diffuse it a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's your warmth, and then that's your brightness. So you turn it down. Does it turn both down? Does that go down with it? No, I don't think it does it? No, the back is not changing. What about if I change that one? What about if I choose RGB? Oh, that's changed. Okay, I'll press the RGB and that's now changed the function. But it doesn't seem to... I think the brightness is just controlling that. Yeah, that's not changing. So I don't think... I'll have a look later. I'll have a look at the instructions. But I don't think you can change the RGB. But that's all right because, I mean, I always have the RGB at the brightest anyway, so that's fine. So I've got to say, build quality does seem pretty good. It's not overly heavy, but then you don't want anything too heavy on your monitor, do you? The remote feels pretty good, looks pretty good. But as I say, it is going to pick up fingerprints, being that kind of black glossy plastic. So it will pick up fingerprints. But a quick wipe over with microfiber cloth, that'll be fine. So initial impressions, it seems all right, actually. It don't seem too bad for my £49. The amount of light it gives off seems pretty decent in here with all my lights on. But the real test is going to be downstairs. Is it going to make a difference to my main desk? Is it going to do the job that it says it will do? But with that, let's go downstairs, set it up, and see what this can do. So when you turn the RGB on, it comes on as just white. It does remember what you set it to, so if you find a colour you like, it will come on that next time. But it comes on white to start with. If you press the RGB button, it goes to red and green chasing. Press it again, blue and green. Press it again, yellow and blue. And again, and it goes to sort of like a yellow and a teal colour. Then you've got pink and teal. Then you've got pink and white. Then you've got multicolour, which is quite effective on the wall or on the shelving unit. Press it again, and then you've got a very, very slow breathing. And I mean very slow. I thought it was a static colour at first, but it actually does change. It's now gone to yellow. Changing to green. You can see that it's very slow. And last you get solid colours, starting with red, green, blue, yellow, teal, light blue, pink, and then back to white. That is your RGB options. Not amazing choice, but it does do a good job, and I genuinely like that one. It does a good job of highlighting the shelving. My collectibles. They're not ornaments, they're collectibles. I was genuinely impressed with both the amount of light it puts on the desk without... You can't see the light, the one that aims down. It doesn't disturb you at all. It's not like, you know, like these lights. If I look at them, you're blinded. No, it lights up the whole desk. It's very controllable, obviously. You can dim it as much as you want. You can have it warm white. You can have it bright white by adjusting the Kelvin. I'm getting professional on this. I know all the words. I don't. Lost my train of thought now. It's not hard, is it? Now, last night, I spent a bit of time gaming. I'm playing Human Host at the moment, a zombie survival game. I do like my zombie survival games. And at the moment, Human Host is looking good. It's early access, but it's looking good. Anyway, again, off track. You probably, not many of you want to know what games I play. And I played for quite a while. And I had the RGB on. And I had the front lights on, probably about 30%. And it does actually make a really good difference. You can see the keyboard a lot easier. You know, funny that, with a light on, you can see things easier. And yeah, it kind of brightens up that corner to the point where I'm now happy with the amount of light I've got. And the RGB, as you'll see, right, if I put these two photos up, but you can see it in the before, my shelving above, there's no light on that. It's quite dark. The RGB it does give that a little bit of a highlight. It does brighten it up a little bit, which is what I wanted. That's brilliant. And the light, as I say, on the desk, it makes the world of difference. You know, you can literally, I can be down now, I can light up my entire desk without putting the big light on or without putting my little spotlight on or any of that. I can just literally, press the button, boop, turn the dial up, and my desk is illuminated. It's bloody good. It is bloody good. The only criticism I had, that the little remote control unit takes three AAA or AA batteries, I think it was. In this day and age, most things are rechargeable now. It wouldn't cost much to put a couple of rechargeable batteries in it and just, you know, a USB-C port and then charge it once again. That's my only real criticism of this whole light bar. And that's not exactly a major criticism. That's just me being really picky. But yeah, I love RGB, and I just think that is actually, that is one other thing that lets it down a little bit. The fact that that's not more customizable. The RGB strip, you've got 15 choices. Only one is all the colours, and that is fast chasing. I would have preferred, or the other one with all the colours, one at a time, is sort of very, very slow breathing. Way, way too slow. Now, I've had a look at the instructions, I've played around with the settings. I can't speed it up or slow it down, so I don't think you can mess with the RGB settings. That's another negative, actually, if I'm being truthfully honest. I would have liked more customisable RGB settings. You know, could they have released an app with it? Or could they have just made it slightly more user controllable? It's like the chasing colours. You've got a choice of different colours, pink and white, and there was like blue and green and blue and yellow. Well, if you want 3 colours or 4 colours, you can't do that. That is the customizability. Wow, that's a big word for me. Is lacking a little bit. So yeah, that's two things. Again, nitpicking a little bit. You know, you should know me by now. I like to point out the good and the bad. Most of this, 90% of it is great, and then 10% of it could have been a little bit better in my opinion. But overall, I am well chuffed with this lighting setup. But what do you guys think of light bars in general that go above your monitor? Do you think they're a good thing? Do you think they're a bad thing? Do you think they're stupid? Do you think they're pointless? Let me know in the comments. Also, have you used a light bar, or do you use a light bar? And if so, do you think it makes a big difference to your setup? Does it aid you? Does it make sitting at your desk a more enjoyable experience? Because I genuinely, last night, every time I looked up and I could see my little ornaments just glistening a little bit. My little ornaments, how old am I? My little collectibles, that's better. Just glistening with the RGB. And I think I've left it on the first one, which is green and red, I think. That actually, going across, it does highlight the collectibles nicely. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with it. I'm glad I bought it, and I did buy this. Not often I buy things on this channel now, is it? But I did. Bought this with my own money. But that does it for this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. It really does help, especially at the moment. YouTube have changed everything again. Also, any questions about this product or anything else on this channel, just drop a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't done so as yet, but you would like to, please subscribe so you don't miss out any future content. But that does it for this one. So I will say, bye-bye.